I wanted to just update a couple of the people on some of the moves that I've been doing just locally and everything. And this is things that people don't talk enough about. And these are, I believe, the foundation that's got to be built. And what I mean by foundation is just getting linked in with your community. What do I mean? I mean, I just joined the Chamber of Commerce in my town in Petaluma. I actually have next Wednesday, we're doing the red ribbon cutting, and that's official. My business is going to be up and running. All the Chamber of Commerce is coming, a bunch of people in town. We're going to do a newspaper ad. A bunch of stuff is going to go from that. And that's just showing the town, hey guys, I'm here. I'm part of the town. I'm part of the Chamber of Commerce. I also am a sponsor. I'm sponsoring all the events. I'm going to have a booth at all of them. So that's what I mean by just getting in the community. And also what you get from that is a major backlink with a lot of authority. And, you could tell, you could back me up on that, like having a chamber of commerce of your local
Their business bureau, chamber of commerce, being involved in the BIN local business network association.
So
any of that will help you.
That was the other thing I wanted to announce. I just joined the Santa Rosa BNI, and oh my God, I gotta admit though, I didn't expect it to be so much work. It's like taking on another job. I thought it was kind of be making the big commitment was every week doing the Zoom calls, and then we do once a month where we do an in-person meetup. So I thought that was going to be the hard part because it's Friday morning, 7 a.m. to 8:30 and all. But it's a lot more in depth than that. I mean, they're expecting 2 one-on-ones per week. So, I'm supposed to meet 2 other members in there, go out, have coffee with them, kind of learn about them, learn about, what referrals they're looking for, what referrals I'm looking for and all. So, I mean, it's just a lot of stuff. Then they also have me doing like a whole training course where I got to, do a 2-hour meeting and, kind of just get adjusted to the whole BNI network and how it works and all that. But this is all stuff that I never really hear people talking about. And I wonder, I'm like, yo, everybody's always so quick to just go in their pocket and just start hand over their money somewhere else. But it's like, this is the stuff that is going to make the difference. This is the stuff that's going to get you hooked up in the community. This is going to get you the free leads. This is going to get you that people even know that you exist. That should be step one in my eyes, man. You guys want to get out there in the community. Let them be active in it. Show them that you're not just here to make money off of the community. You're here to help other businesses grow as well.
It's so I'm just we talk about sponsorships as well. Like if you see local events in your area doing sponsorships,
yes,
sponsorship if it's a hospital, sponsorship it's a football organization, sponsorship if it's a local charity event coming up or a running event, especially out in Cali. I know y'all are a lot of them are very health conscious, stuff like that. You do a lot of those, and what happens is it might cost you a couple $100. It's all local traffic. And it's a local backlink, which is more authoritative. So
what other backlinks could we be looking for from on a local standpoint,
So the only ones I really worry about is going to be like sponsorship links or ones that I can get from like the actual high authoritative backlinks like Better Business Bureau and BIN networks and your networking events, local meetup groups and other networking. So a lot of the networking you're talking about, it's not just going to a meeting, it's actually talking to people and they get in their referral network. It's like, okay, you should be getting involved with real estate. Why would I get involved in real estate? Because a lot of times these people buy a house.
So hold on.
Need someone to come and clean this shit out.
Let me tell you about that. So tomorrow morning, I have my meeting at 7 a.m. and I have 100 realtors and I'm the only other business coming in there. And it actually getting hooked up by one of the members in the BNI. I just did a one-on-one with her and she's like, they would absolutely love you. Your personality, the brand and everything. We just got to get you in front. She goes, happens to be, I'm the door person. She goes, so I'm going to open the door and just sneak you right in. And I'm going to get you connected with all these realtors and everything. And I'm like, oh, bingo. That's who we're looking for. And it's like my man, Russ Berry always says, we're always looking for the 3 Ds in junk removal. And what are the 3 Ds? We got divorce, downsizing, and death. Anybody going through any of those situations, give us a call over here. We'll handle the junk removal because any of those situations, they're going to need a junk removal company and all. So I always got my radar out looking for that, listening for that. So definitely want to say that. Also, Al, he says, please talk about how much money it costs to sponsor something. So for the Chamber of Commerce, I believe the membership was, don't quote me on this, but I believe it was $350 on that. The sponsorship that I took with it was $1,700. That was a silver sponsor. I only did the 1,700 one. I would have did the platinum, whatever the top one is, where you get like a full page and everything. It was just because where I'm starting, it's like halfway through the year, so I missed a couple of the events that already went down. So it didn't really make sense going all out with that. So I did the silver. The silver gave me a bunch of stuff that I really, would benefit from. So definitely something that I think is very worthwhile. The other thing was the BNI. The BNI is it's a little more expensive. What I broken it down with all the annual payments and everything, you're looking to pay anywhere between $2,000 and $2,500 for the full year, and that's what it is. So paying that money, you really want to be and do your part of the BNI and really follow up and make sure you're getting your money's worth. But I gotta say, man, this group that I joined, they've did 5.5 million worth of business in their group already this year. It is one of the top, if not the top, on the whole West Coast and everything. Ignacio says, I tried BNI years ago. I still have those connections. Good move, Paulie. Oh, hell yeah, Ignacio. Yeah, very smart, man. Very smart. Also want to shout out my man Cisco's in the house. What is up, brother? How are you today, man?
What's up, Cisco?
You got a bunch. Oh, my man Jay Coben. What's up, brother? How are you, man? Haven't seen you in a while. That's my arm wrestling homie over there. How are you doing? And then what do we got over here? Is this part of the army? We got the
Part of the
Rank
army.
Fortress Army in here. Is that like the sign for I'm a member of the army over there? The
Some of
SEO
them that's
Elite
coming there,
Squad?
they'll listen because they listen when I go live. Because like I tell everybody, whenever I'm actually teaching, like if I'm going to teach you guys on a live, I've already taught my team, so generally I'll have them come in and re-listen to it again. And to get back to that guy's question about sponsorships, you can get them for $100. It's not like you have to go all out. I want 3,000. I want the $3,000, $5,000 sponsorship. And as you know, you get different things with it. But let's say the $100 ones. I just did a quick search on one, for example, the Jack's Chamber, right? It starts at $100 or Jacksonville.gov. So now we got a government link, which is very, very, very high DA or domain name authority, that starts at $100.
Hold up.
So it
Where
goes up
where
to
are you where are
5,000.
you finding this? Where is this? Are you looking at a website right
I
now?
can look at a website. I just looked up sponsorship opportunities in Jacksonville. So, for example, and why I know a lot about that is I do events here in the Philippines, and we have sponsors that range anywhere from, you're just if you will, a brand person. You're going to help me get the word out, right? Or are you a sponsor of the event or a partner? Different things come with different, if you pay $1,000, you wind up getting, for example, your email blast, and you get the backlink on the website, and you get social media posts, and we'll do podcasts or
Hold
whatever
on. I don't
together.
mean to cut you off right now, but
Yeah.
you just said something that I got to bring up, the email blast. I was
Yep.
supposed to put out an email blast. Shame if Andrew Thompson is listening. Shame on you and Autopilot. This is again, man. This is like 3 times I couldn't put out my email blast to let everybody know I'm going live because it's not working. So come on, man. I keep hitting you up on this shit, man. We got to get on top of this 3 times now, man. I don't know how much longer I could take this. So sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't mean to cut you up, bro, but I
No.
had to say that, man, because I meant to bring that up because I send out this mass email and we'd have about like 40, 50 people in here right now, but because Andrew Autopilot is down right now, we're having a little problem. So
Yep. Cisco, you're doing good. You're doing a clean out. Awesome, brother. Clean out listening, you guys, while doing it. Awesome. One of the things you also find out, like you're doing podcasts and building a brand, and this is something I've had to do. I'm in my office all the time, so I have to literally now sit my phone down and go outside and leave the office, because otherwise I'll stay in here doing content and working, and then I forget that, hey, my wife's out there and she needs some attention, and so don't just work, 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 work. Remember why you actually started the process. Why did you start your company? It wasn't just a work, 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 and not spend any time with the people you love. you know.
That's why I got wifey with me right next to me. We do it all together. We build it together because I'm nuts and I never sit down and I never could stop. And she knows that.
Exactly.
Bean
Nah,
says,
America, that's actually my team. I have 80 plus, and what happens is, and I can even show you, but whenever I go live on, let's say, Paul's podcast or anything, I send it to them, they listen, and then they're going to comment and create engagement, and then they'll also share the live on their posts and stuff.
yeah, Bean,
That's
I
one of the
could
benefits.
vouch. I could vouch for this. I can't tell you how many times I'm on the phone with him, and then all of a sudden he just pulls the curtain over, and you just see the army. Like this is legit. All times of the day, all times of night, they're going, they're working. Like this is for real. Like this is. They don't stop. It's like 24/7 over there. It looked like they're all answering now. Here
That's
we go.
Edsel, and I can even show them. This is like Edsel, and then I got a bunch of them. So, but yeah, they're all legit. If you ever want to see, because maybe you're curious if you've ever worked with an agency before, America Boss is go to anybody's about page, and you'll see who actually works for them. I mean, it doesn't take a brain scientist to figure this part out. But then go to my page or call them up and say, hey, I want to do a walkthrough of your office and see your entire team. And then you'll find out they got probably 4 or 5 white dudes or something that work in the office, and the rest of them are outsourced. But if you go to my page at Rank Fortress,
You get to see
you'll read.
everybody doing Zumba. You get to see parties on the beach. I mean, you get to live the whole thing. You see the whole experience. You see the
We
whole.
did a whole office tour and everything because I wanted to show people there's a difference between someone that's a broker or an agency that outsources versus someone that has an agency and payroll and
Well,
does
I
all that.